Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? We all know that with pain, it takes time. We cannot expect to get through a breakup or go through all our stages of grief in a couple of months. Some things take a lot more time because we need to actually process the things that we are feeling, that we are thinking about this tragedy, and it only gets better with time, provided that you process these things and you don't repress them, because then it's going to come out worse later in your life. With time, we have to be patient with our healing. We need to be patient with our pain because it is the only way to get through it. Take the time you need to work through these things, but don't take more time than you need. Don't put yourself in a lifelong depression because you can't deal with the pain, because that's just going to make the pain worse, and it's going to make getting through these things very, very difficult. Understand that you can't progress in one day. It takes a lot of time and a lot of consistency to be able to work through these things every single day. You can't expect to achieve all your goals or to work through all your pain in one day. It doesn't happen. We need to stop rushing our healing. We need to stop rushing our recovery, because we'll never recover fully from that. It is like allowing a wound to fester because you're not taking your full course of antibiotics. And the passing of time has a huge influence on your emotions because it lessens the intensity of this very high energy emotion. It relaxes that emotion a little bit more so that it is easier to deal with the feelings that come with pain and grief and heartache. It's so important that we work on the things that we are feeling, and we work through them, and we try and find an understanding of what we're feeling, because that is the only way to heal and to recover and to grow. And through time healing, we also learn to forgive, because as I said, that emotion is not as intense. So you're not as angry or as upset as you were. It's a little bit more manageable, and you're able to take a step back and be objective and say, okay, what happened was really painful, but I can forgive them, or I can forgive myself. And yes, you can forgive someone without having them come back into your life. Forgiveness is more for yourself. And through the passage of time, we learn that forgiveness is for our own inner peace. And with time comes healing of trauma, because trauma is something that takes years and years and years. Your trauma could be lifelong if you don't work through it, but time distances yourself from that situation. You are not as involved emotionally in the situation as you were when it first happened. And it's understandable when we are in pain, because our emotions just go all over the place, and sometimes we forget to extend that compassion, not only towards other people but also towards ourselves. Time creates understanding and perspective shifts because of emotional shifts and shifts in thinking. Your thinking now will not be the same in a couple of years. Your perspective now will not be the same in a couple of years. As time goes on, you grow, you change, you learn, you heal, and you recover. And that is the beauty of allowing time to heal you, because that is the only way we can work through these things, is if we allow ourselves the time and put ourselves a distance between the situation and what we're feeling now. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Stay strong wherever you're from. See you next time.